Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we have your weekly preview for the weekly event Wet Wet Wet, which ends in 6 days, 14 hours, 9 minutes. Week of November 29th, 2021. So we're going to do the SOULFORGE, the World Event scoring, the World Event team, and yeah, and then do everything else that we normally do that you can expect from a weekly preview. Alright, so let's go to the SOULFORGE and see what you guys have here. And what kind of order I can put the mythics in, the legendaries in, all that good stuff. Looks like the tarot cards are still here, so you still got that going on. I didn't make a video on it because I don't know. Anyway, I just let you guys know in the community section. The Devil, the Star, the Moon, Leonis Tower, the Emperor. I just recently got the Emperor and crafted the Tower. I think I also got the Star or something, but the Sun, they're all here for 500 gems. So if you don't have one, you might as well get it, right? All right, let's check out the Mythics that are available this week. We have King Bloodwood. I just did a Mythic tier list, by the way, so if you haven't checked that out yet, I'll link it at the end of this video. And yeah, I ranked every single Mythic from S tier to F tier on an actual tier list template thing. So go check that out. The Gray King. Champion of Guard, and Ketris the Bull. Man, if I was like, this would be a very hard decision this week. But I'm gonna say, okay, so we got Ketris, we got Champion of Guard, the Gray King, and King Bloodwood. So I'm gonna say the Gray King would probably be the highest priority this week. He's an S tier mythic, a top 10 mythic. He's 22 blue, brown, purple, Galvania Undead. Destroy all gems of a chosen color. All enemies of that color take true damage and are mana drained, silenced, and frozen. Really awesome troop, especially for like Guild Wars. And he does true damage, so you can use him for other things as well. Second would be Ketris. Also, I think I put him like A+ or something tier. Probably at the end of the top 10. Pretty good. If you already have the Great King, he'd be a really good thing to get. He's really good in like delves and towers and stuff like that. He's scalable. 22 red, green, brown, Wild Plains, Divine Taurus. Deal splash damage to an enemy boosted by my attack, life, and armor. So if you boost up his attack, life, and armor, he can hit really, really hard. And you can start him with 50% mana. Third would be King Bloodwood. I think I had him at like a B+, A-, something like that. He's pretty decent. He's just down. He's not worth mentioning in like the top 10 or anything. He's probably not a top 15, but he's like maybe a top 25, top 20. Like a B+, A-. 23 yellow, green, brown, Forest of Thorn, Elemental Fey. Deals heavy splash damage to an enemy boosted by Entangled and bleeding enemies. Steal 10 life from all enemies. He also has that Bloody Bowels, Entangle and Inflict Bleed on a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. And Bark Skin, 33% reduction from skull damage. So he's really a solid mythic. Above average for sure. And in like the B+, A-. Champion of Guard would be a last this week. He was something like a D+, C- for me, something like that. Probably D. 20 red, green, yellow, Sword's Edge, Human Knight. Gain a lot of armor. If there's 13 or more skulls, give double the armor, then create a mix of 22 blue and red gems. Super defensive troop. He has 60% reduction from skulls and 50% from spells, but you know, you could do Tina 9000 instead of him and pretty much have the same, but way better. So, I don't know. I'm not that big on defensive troops, but I put him in like D+, C-, something like that. Anyway, let's get on to the legendaries. We have Web Spinner. Maybe I'll do, if that Mythic tier list does really well, maybe I'll do a Legendary tier list. So, go watch it again if you haven't watched it. And if it does really well, I'll do a Legendary tier list. I don't think anybody's ever done that before. Web Spinner is awesome. Hydra is not. Viper is not, and where's the last one? Abergonia is like okay. So definitely the number one this week for legendaries is Web Spinner. Might be, if you have the Great King, if you have Ketris, he might be more important than like than King Bloodwood maybe. Is that the name of it? King Bloodwood? Yeah. So he might be slightly more important because he's really awesome, Web Spinner. He might be a top 5, definitely a top 10 legendary. 16, definitely an A tier probably, if not a S. 16 green, blue, Zalkari Daemon, deal damage to all enemies and poison them. Create 9 green gems. But that's not even the best part. The best part is he deals triple skull damage to poisoned and webbed enemies, and he inflicts web when doing skull damage, which he applies the web first, and then he does the triple skull damage to webbed enemies. So he's super awesome. Top 5 probably. legendary troop. Second would be Abragonia, probably. Not good, though. This is way, way down there. Probably like a C or a D. 16 red, green, drifting sands, elemental dragon. Deal damage to all enemies and inflict bleed on them. Bleed a random enemy when matching green gems. Yeah, he's like a C-, something like that. And then the other two are pretty bad. Got Hydra and Viper. Viper deals damage to an enemy, poison and charm them. Charm never does... It's not great, you know? And Hydra is deal scatter damage boost by my missing life. You have to lose life. Those might be two of the worst legendaries. And like two super solid legendaries and two... Well, no, Abragonia is like middle. But anyway, you know. We got Web Spinner, super awesome. Then we have two terrible ones and one in the middle. Weapons, we have Osha's Tome, which is really good, as Crisp Purpose pointed out to me. It just went right over my head, but explode 4 gems for each blue ally and each elemental ally. So you put this on a team like with Rowan or Miraji Queen or King Gobtruffle or there's so much other stuff, and it's really, really good. Explodes a bunch of gems, and I think, does it have anything good on it? It's just, you'll have to mess with it, you know? Should be really good. You can start at 50% mana if you're an elementalist. It does the color you need. It has a blue storm. That's what it had, a blue storm. So, super awesome. You should definitely get it, but I think you can get it through the event, so don't get it here. But I'm not 100%, so we'll see in a second. So Osha's Tome's the only thing in here, but hey, definitely make sure you don't leave the week without it. I think it's a new, definitely, maybe a top 10, top 15 weapon. One you should not leave the week without, because you never know when you're going to be able to get it again. It might be a very, very long time before you can grab this again. Alright, so that was the SOULFORGE. Let's do the world event scoring now. Dragon's Defense. The Nexians seem to have gotten into a fight with nearby dragons. Unfamiliar with their new enemies, they needed our help. We decided to take the fight to the dragons. Defeat dragons in towers, collecting their eggs to hold the dragons at bay. And I guess it's some sort of tower event, kind of. World event, tower event. That's why we got a tower troop today. Let me collect my tokens so I can make a badge or a medal. And we got skull and spell damage today. So there it is, the tome. Now this is where you're going to want to get it, because you're going to get more turns, more potions. You're going to get that troop that you need, that you may or may not need. Does it increase your scoring on this event? I know it does on invasions, but does it matter? I guess we'll have to try it with and without the water weird. Normally you would have to put it on your team. Even with the journey event, you needed the dude that does the miles and everything. So I'm going to assume we need water weird on our team at first, and then maybe I'll try it without it just to see if we get less points or something. Let me know in the comments. I don't claim to know everything. Not having the greatest day today anyway. Alright, so the scoring is... There are 6 battles that players can encounter during the event: Bastion Tower, Blast Tower, Mage Tower, Crossbow Tower, Storm Tower, Catapult Tower. The battles are randomly chosen, but they all have an equal chance of appearing on the map. The Bastion Tower is worth 10 Dragon Eggs. The Blast Tower is worth 8 Dragon Eggs. The Mage Tower is worth 7 Dragon Eggs. The Crossbow Tower is worth 6 Dragon Eggs. The Storm Tower is worth 5 Dragon Eggs. And the Catapult Tower is worth 4 Dragon Eggs. So the 2 Bs, the double Bs, the 2 B towers are worth the most, so Bastion and Blast. And then the Catapult Tower is worth the least. So you don't want the C's, and you do want the B's, right? Isn't that how it works in real life too? You don't want C's, you want B's. So just think of it like that, and you should do okay. Bastion is worth the most, Blast second, Mage third, Crossbow fourth, Storm fifth, Catapult last. Each Dragon Egg is worth 10 points. Hey, I got a star for the Nexus. That's cool. Better grab that. Nice. I must have got the troops. Anyway, let's make a team for the world event now. Come on, game. Loading, loading. Okay, rewards. In the shop, I bought up to the weapon, so I should have plenty of tokens and everything. So we want Bs, right? Bs. Bastion Tower. We want Bs, not Cs. The bigger, the better. Alright. So, what do we got to work with here? I guess I'll make a team with and without. Man, we got Gobtruffle, like, why? We might want to have to try that new weapon with Gobtruffle here. There's also Mistralis. I mean, I don't think it... Ooh, the Miraji Queen. What's the restriction? Blue elementals. Sheesh! That's gonna... So... Mirage Queen, 50% start. That's usually a good way to begin. Maybe Gob Truffle, and the new weapon. Could try that out. But also, you know, I'm going to need to make sure I don't need Water Weird on my team. If so, I guess we would just take off one of the Gob Truffles, I guess. Let's upgrade the weapon. It has an Ice Storm, Scatter Damage, a Submerge, and then a bunch of stats. Definitely recommend getting this. An ice, it's going to blow up a bunch of blue and then make an Ice Storm, so it should get some extra turns as well. And it uses yellow. So we'll go like this. So do we need this guy on our team or not? I'm not sure. Let's act like we don't at first, and then we'll go from there. Double blue, green, minus red. Okay, we're not using, like, brown, for example, here. Double blue, yellow. Okay, we got double green, blue. What else are we not using? We got yellow, blue, green, red. So we're not using purple either. So let's take this off, put this on. And there's nothing. Nothing with plus blue? That's strange. Okay. Well, just do blue. Double blue, green, minus red. That probably wouldn't be terrible because our Mirage Queen is not going to be the biggest part of our team. I don't want to minus yellow. That's a mana generator. So double blue. And we could do double green, blue. And minus brown, a color we're not using at all. So that might be even better. And then for class, we'll go Elementalist, right? Equip that. And yeah. I'm thinking about... I want to do a live stream tomorrow. I just gotta see how this week... I really, really want to. But we'll see, man. When I wake up tomorrow, I never know what's going on these days. I guess I'm gonna go with Nisha's. We could do Skull or Spell Damage, remember that. But usually if you have to choose between the two, Spell Damage is always a little bit better. So we're gonna kill a Bastion Tower here. Maybe it'll show us how many eggs we get, and then we can try the Water Weird and see if we get a little bit more or not. But if I can't figure it out, let me know in the comments. And I'll let everybody else know tomorrow. Alrighty, so here, we're going to get our weapon up next turn. Let's just do some skull damage. And now we'll cast this. Should make a blue storm. Which isn't, like, awesome for Gob Truffle. Like, it'll get them up. But then, like, the Gob Truffle makes green and brown. So, probably good for Rowan, though. Alright, we got 10 dragon eggs there, right? So if we get Bastion Tower again, which we did not, and it says you get 10, right? So each dragon egg is worth 10 points. We should have just got like 100 points, right? Let's see where I am. Yeah, I got 100 points. Like, is this thing going to give us more points? So we want Bs, we don't want Cs. I think, is S worth more than... No, S is down there. So we got... If Mage is here. No Mage. So Storm. Nope, Crossbow. Crossbow's better than Storm. So just to reiterate, it's Bastion, then Blast, then Mage, then Crossbow, then Storm, then Catapult. The only little thing I can say is you want Bees. Should we try it with the Water Weird and see if we get extra points? Might as well do that now while we're early on. Figure it out. Water Weird, upgrade, traits, Siege Breaker. It does extra skull damage, but doesn't say... I love figuring stuff out on recording, so I can sound super smart and dumb. Ascension. I should probably fully ascend it, right? I don't know, does it actually... Hold on. Alright, deal 45 damage to an enemy if they're a tower. Deal 3 times, 5 times damage based on my ascension. So it says nothing about giving you extra score. It just does... So I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. I'm thinking about Bounty and Journey. So scratch that. You don't have to use a tower troop. I was thinking of Journey and Bounty for some reason, because that's the last two things we had. So you don't have to use this thing, but it'll just destroy towers really good. It'll one-shot. Gain 2 mana back for each elemental star on the board. I don't know what I was thinking. Hopefully people made it this far into the video for me to realize my mistake there. Thinking bounty and journey for some reason. So yeah, you don't even have to use them. So why not? Why would you want to? This team should be able to loop pretty well. But we'll do more teams tomorrow, especially on live stream. Bring your teams, you know? I'll try out your guys' teams. It's the last live stream of the month. So if you want to get those MVS points, it's the very last live stream. So I guess you wouldn't cast the Tome unless you really, really needed mana. You don't want to mess up your green and brown going on with your Gob Truffles. Alright, let's move it along there. So that's a team for you. I'll make more teams tomorrow. I got another Nexus Star. Sweet. Alright, let's just go over everything else. So you got a World Event team, you got the World Event scoring, you got the SOULFORGE. So let's go back to the beginning and do everything that we normally do. Wet, wet, wet. New ultra rare troop, Waterborne Owl. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Thanksgiving Gem Sale. Dragon's Defense. Experience a new World Event with your guildmates. Play World Event battles every day to unlock rewards. Talisman of Wild Magic. The campaign has started. New rewards every week. Don't miss out. Kingdom Pass. The Kingdom Pass has started. Defeat the Kingdom Battle Crashers to unlock rewards. Week of Nexus. All Nexus troop gain 10% to skills. Week of Elementals. All Elementals gain 10% to their skills. And bonus glory. Use the Waterborne Owl in PvP to gain 5 glory. Okay. Let's check out the glory shop. Waterborne Owl. 11 green, blue, Nexus Elemental Beast. Deal damage to an enemy and freeze them. If the enemy dies, create 2 elemental stars and gain an extra turn. Create a blue gem when my turn begins. Submerge myself when I take damage. So I am just going to go up to Mythic. Now that I have so much freaking glory. Let me grab this so I don't forget. Need those event keys still, kinda. And we got a Mythic this weekend, or Friday, a new Mythic and a new faction. So if you guys want a live stream, then, you know, please come to the Tuesday live stream, the Wednesday, the Thursday, whatever live streams I do this week. Please come if you want one Friday. If not, I'll just make standalone video, pre-recorded stuff. Anyway, so that's the glory shop. Let's check out the, we got Arcane Swamp Tradestone, so green and blue. So let's go see what kind of troops you can fully ascend. This is how you get Tradestones. You wait, you save your glory, and then you buy it in the shop, the glory shop. All colors, right? And base rarity. Alright, so stuff such as Aquaticus, which has Tsunami. Relle, Poison Gaze, that's going to work again. This Scorpius Relle team works again, so you might need that. Mithrilion has reflects 75% of skull damage and spell block. Lord of Slaughter with that Savage Strike. The Possessed King with Unstable Possession. Vashtagon with Curse of Madness. King Averlorn, 50% start for elves. Web Spinner with that Lethal Toxin we were just talking about. Queen Beatrice with Royal Honey. This is a very important trait stone. A lot of stuff that you need to fully... Got an empowered troop here. Got Rowan if you want to get her fully. We got another empowered troop. And... you know, stuff. Pretty important stone. So make sure you do that. Get them and fully trait the things I just said. What kind of event keys? We got Nexus troops today. So let's go take a look at that. Troops. Clear filter. Let's do Nexus. Is it? You think up from the bottom or down from the top? Probably down from the top, man. Nexus. We're gonna have to do show all on this one. Show all. So we have King Heliodor. I don't know if he's in there or not. He's in the Kingdom Pass. Why would they let you just get him out of the event keys? I'm not 100% sure, so don't go throwing a ton of event keys based on anything I say to try to get King Heliodor. I'll throw some just to let you know, but other than that. Nexus Portal, the Lovers. This will be in the Vault event, pretty sure, so it won't be with event keys. So nothing awesome. I mean, Shale's good. Nexus Portal's okay. I don't know if you can get Waterborne Priestess or Stoneborn Lion. They're both in the Kingdom Pass. So yeah, I don't know. Let's go throw like 200 and just see what I get for fun. So I can let y'all know. See, I didn't get anything unexpected here. No King Heliodors. Nothing new, right? So I didn't get anything new. So I wouldn't expect to be getting like the Lovers or King Heliodor or anything that goes through the Kingdom Pass because they want you to spend money. So the event keys this week are pretty terrible unless you're just going for more copies of that kind of stuff. What events do we got going on? Today's World Event Campaign, Kingdom Pass. Tomorrow will be Sea of Sorrow, it looks like. Do I have a team for that I could show you real quick? Sea of Sorrow. Sea of Sorrow. Sea of Sorrow. It's going to be in the last place I look, you know? There it is. Alright, what do we got here? We have green, blue and brown, so that's perfect for the Forest Troll, King Gob, Truffle, Doom, Glaive team. But if you don't want to do that, you could do Rowan. If you don't want to do that, I think, right, isn't Tesla red and blue? But yeah, Rowan, Mirage Queen, King Gob, Truffle, Queen Beatrix, stuff like that. I wish I could show you but I'm already like in the middle of a battle. But that's a lot of good options for you there, so should be enough. Wednesday we got a pet, the little owl. Thursday we got Elementalist class, so that's why I didn't like go all the way to 100 on the first weekend. Not just because of this, but I'm glad I didn't, kind of, you know? We have another Elementalist class event this Thursday, so you didn't have to go all out on the first weekend. But if you did, props to you. You got it done. That's awesome. But you'll probably be doing nothing on Thursday, and I envy that. I envy that. I'm glad. I wish I was not doing anything, a class event on Thursday, but I am. Maybe I'll get it to 100 Thursday. Friday, what do we have Friday? We have a new faction and new Mythic. New Mythic doesn't look too great, and the new faction really doesn't either, but it's two new things. So, yeah. And what else? The campaign. Kingdom Pass is still going on. It seemed not all creatures born of this new magic were as enchanting as the Leocorn and the Moon Phoenix. The Centuragon was horrific. We needed to stop this force before something bad happened. But first, we needed to help our new friends in Nexus. So, Adventurer, complete all battles on a single adventure board. It wants you to do that 3 times, so you probably skip that one. Banner Bearer, just equip the banner and do like quick clears. Polearm Master, same thing. Equip this banner, equip this polearm, use your Rowan team, go to difficulty 1 Explore. You'll get it done quickly. What kind of stuff do we got? Some books, some writs, some treasure, some writs, some treasure, wild orb. Create 3 to 8 wild cards with various multipliers. And our stat, armor, which is good for like Rowan this week, who has extra 10% stats, right? You can use it probably in the world event. And you're getting more armor off the campaign. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. Please like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all tomorrow with something or other. I want to do a live stream at 10 a.m. EST, but we'll see if I can or can't. It's the last one of the month, so keep that in mind. MVS leaderboard. Should I ask a question real quick? What can I ask a question? What's your favorite car? Put that in the comments. The first, 10 people to answer that, I'll give 2 MVS points. What's your favorite car? Or truck, or vehicle. So you could say motorcycle, you could say Flintstone mobile that you run with your feet. I don't care what you say, just put your favorite car in there. Slip it in all sneaky-like so other people don't see and get smart, you know? Anyway, see you guys. Love you so much. You're the best. Peace out.